If you're feeling heavy, stuck, or like nothing is fully digesting, and that can be physically, mentally, or emotionally, this targeted yin yoga practice will help you release whatever it is that you're holding on to and you no longer need. And that could be anything from old emotions, sluggish digestion, or just mental fogginess. And by letting go of whatever it is, and you might not even be aware of what exactly it is that you're holding on to, and it might be very clear to you too. By letting go of whatever that is, you create space for new to come into your life and also to come into your body. Sometimes the best way to move forward is to first focus on letting go. That could be tension, old thoughts that keep circling back, or food and experiences that just don't work for you anymore. And when our digestion struggles to fully eliminate waste and receive nutrients from food, the same thing can happen mentally and emotionally. In which case, you can feel like you just have low energy, maybe feeling disconnected, uninspired, bored, apathetic. And this isn't just in your head, it's in your gut, in your lungs, and in your entire system. Because our digestion isn't just about food, it's how we digest life. And when we're backed up, whether that's literally or metaphorically, it's difficult to create space for anything new. So, this 20-minute yin yoga session targets the long and large intestine meridians and also grounds your digestive system. The long and large intestine meridians are part of the metal element in Chinese medicine. And the metal element helps you refine your ability to let go and create space for new. You create space for more clarity, more breath, and more inspired action. And as you soften into the postures of this practice, you also invite your nervous system to shift into a more relaxed and receptive state. And this supports your digestive system for fuller elimination and a mental and emotional release while making room for new insights and motivation to arise. This yoga practice also includes some earth element focus to ground your digestive system because I created this practice specifically to pair with a saltwater flush because it's such an easy and effective way to reset your gut and also create a mental and emotional detox for yourself. Gentle movement like this when you're doing a saltwater flush will help you move the saltwater through and out of your system. And it can also clarify your intention with the flush for any mental and emotional release that you want to experience with that. And you can also pair this practice with a 15-minute yang yoga practice that focuses on the long and large intestine meridians as well, in case you want a fuller reset if you're feeling really blocked in the metal element. Both of these practices are really gentle, meaning there are no standing postures. So they're easy to incorporate into any gut cleansing that you do or any mental or emotional reset ritual that you may have. You'll find links to the saltwater flushing and the yang yoga practice in the description. I'll also drop a link to a quiz below so you can see which of the elements are asking for your attention most right now. If you're resonating with what I'm talking about right now, you might be more imbalanced in the metal element. And if your digestion is really off, you could be imbalanced in the earth element. So use that quiz to see which of the elements you want to focus on and then which practices you want to use most that I share on this channel. And of course, like and subscribe so you continue to receive new practices that I'm sharing every week. And let me know in the comments how this practice works for you, especially if you're pairing it with the yang yoga or with the saltwater flushing. I'd love to hear about your experience with it and what you feel like you're releasing through the process. All right, thanks for being here with me. Let's get into the practice. We're going to begin this practice lying on the belly. And you can begin by taking your left arm out straight from your shoulder, the palm facing down, and the fingers are open wide. And now begin to press into your right hand. So you're rolling onto your left side. Let your head rest down onto the ground. And then bend through your right knee, taking that foot behind you. You can continue to let your right knee open out, which will deepen the opening through your left shoulder. And then take your right arm up and reach back through your right arm. And then bend through that elbow. You're finding an internal rotation through that arm, through that shoulder, to take the hands behind your back. Now you can keep your right foot onto the floor and keep walking it out to the side and using it to support you. If you want to take this further, you can let the right leg lengthen out. So you're really deepening into this opening. It deepens the compression into the inside of the left shoulder blade. Let your eyes close if they aren't already. And first, just noticing where you can let go, just using your awareness. And feeling into the long and large intestine channel running through your left arm, the thumb, the index finger, running up through the forearm, the elbow, through the biceps, into the deltoid and into the chest. And feeling the left ribs, their connection with the floor. And perhaps you can even breathe into the side of your left lung out through the side ribs. Can also feel into your right lung, the opening through the lung channel in your right arm, more into the chest. If you have your leg out long, you can bring the right foot flat onto the ground and then press into the right foot to begin to unwind. You can bring your right hand out to help support you. As you come onto your belly, we'll come into prone shavasana, taking the right ear onto the ground, the arms alongside the waist,
Let your shoulders round out toward the ground so the shoulder blades can release away from the spine. Your eyes continue to remain closed. Let the heels fall away from each other so you're completely relaxed. Grounding down through the front line. Relaxing through the digestive system. Maybe even feeling an opening through the right side of the neck, into the right side of the face, down through the front of your right shoulder, where the large intestine channel is. Now you can bring your head to the center and take your right arm out to the side, the palm facing down, the fingers spread out. Bend at your left elbow and press into your left hand to roll over onto your right side. Let your head rest down onto the ground. And then you can bend through the left knee, taking that foot to the ground. And you can walk that foot away from the knee. Now take your left arm up and reach up and back through the arm. And then bend through the elbow. Let the hand rest behind your back. And again, you can walk your left foot away from the knee, deepening into this, or keep it closer in for more support. If you want to release further, you can lengthen out through the left leg. And maybe you even feel an opening through the abdomen. Down through the front of the left hip. And then, of course, feeling an obvious opening through the long, large intestine channels through your right arm, the shoulder, the elbow, the thumb and index fingers. Just exploring how you can use your breath to help you release into gravity. And of course, how you can use your awareness to let go. Letting go of effort. Letting go of holding on. And that can be holding on to tension. And it can just be holding on out of habit. And so exploring this for yourself, maybe habits that are held in your tissues, and using your awareness to help the tissues to let go of habits of holding. and feeling how the more you let go, the deeper you can rest. Rest your nervous system. Rest into parasympathetic mode. And in that place, the mind naturally quiets down. If you have your leg out long, you can bend at the knee, bringing the foot in, and press into the foot to begin to unwind. Take your left hand down to help support you as you come onto the belly, coming into prone shavasana, the arms alongside the legs, bringing your left ear down this time. Your eyes continue to remain closed and let the shoulders release. And feel into the habits of holding through the chest, through the front of the shoulders. Just let the muscles relax. Now you can bring your head to the center, bring your hands to both sides of the chest, and roll up to come into tabletop. Just take some movements that feel good. Just letting the blood, the lymph move. And from here you can make your way onto your back. And bring your knees in, hugging your knees in. Take your arms out wide and have your palms facing down. The fingers are open, the palms are open down, and let your knees fall over to the left side. Keep your right shoulder down. Let the head fall toward the right shoulder. Now begin to reach down through your left thumb and your left index finger. And again, you're letting the head drop toward your right shoulder. And feel into this opening of the tissues running up from the index finger and the thumb through the forearm into the elbow. Feeling that continue to run up to the inside of your arm, the front of the shoulder, and through the side of the neck, the side of the face, just beneath the sinuses, in your left cheek. Now you can bring your knees to the center and take the knees to the right side. Let your head fall toward your left shoulder and begin to reach down through your right thumb, your right index finger, feeling into the connective tissue running up through the index finger, the thumb, through the forearm, into the elbow, through the inside of your arm, and up through the right side of your neck, into the right side of your face, and into the right lung. And you can release, bring your knees back to the center, hug the knees in once again. And as you're doing this, circling the knees side to side, just creating really gentle compression for your colon. And relaxing through your digestive system, through this deep release into parasympathetic mode, into rest and digest. And from here, you can come into Shavasana, taking your legs out long, your arms out long, the palms facing up, your eyes closed. And letting yourself rest into the connection with the earth element, grounding into the earth, and letting go of your weight, of your thoughts, even who you think you are, just letting it go into gravity.